Hello guys, this is Radomir and today we are going to test some AI tool. It's right now it's 7:50 in the morning in Poland, and before starting any job I will just record that short video about one of AI applications, and this time it's my first discovery. It will be NotepadLM, and NotepadLM is a Google application. So if you are using Gmail and Google applications, after login to your account, you will see a bunch of applications you have access to. You probably are using Google Drive or something like that to keep some of your documents or backups or your phone. But Google offers more of those applications, and some of them some from time to time disappear because nobody knows about them and nobody is using them. There were such cases, but there are some of them that might be useful. To be honest, I don't use too many of them, but there are applications. There is a new notebook, which I don't know. I'm not sure when it was actually prepared and released. But okay, so yeah, okay, so it was released 2 years ago, and I see it for the first time. So this shows how often I look to those apps and do something more than use Gmail. Okay, but let's move to that. So I opened this NotepadLM and I'll just click that one more time. So NotepadLM, sorry, is a featured notebook which allows you to comprehend knowledge from a couple of topics. You pick up the sources, and it allows you to comprehend the knowledge from those sources. It analyzes them, and it can sum them up and prepare some reviews for you. I did not try to discuss with AI about those topics yet, but let's start from okay. Let's go. We're recording that almost like it was live, so I will just move step by step. So okay, so you have some instructions. If you pick up one of those topics which is proposed, you get some instructions what you can do with that. And I clicked here a couple minutes ago, and definitely okay, so yeah, so here is a topic about that LM notebook. So it allows you to you can explore that using chat, and you can engage with the content. Of course, you can prepare the summaries. This notebook understands the sources. So for me, at first sight, it seems to be a nice tool for understanding some topics, for learning and other stuff. I probably would like to have something like that during my studies. Okay, guys, so while I click, this is the icon of the NotepadLM. If you clicked here, you can create your new topic, and you can create that based on websites, on documents in your Google Drive, or paste some text, or just upload the document. So what I would like to try out is how it will comprehend the data, for example, from docker.com maybe. So I'll put some technical document there. I'll put technical document in here, and sorry about that. Here is the link. We will pick up the website. Okay. Can I give more? I can give more. Next line or colon. Okay. And I would like to see AWS documentation. Oh my God, what I am writing it down. Okay, so I think we could use this website. Let's paste those two. Let's insert them and see what happens. Okay. So there is an issue with AWS documentation. And I don't know what's the issue. The source is empty. Really? Why it wrote that the source is empty? docs.aws.com. Okay, so it cannot read things in here. Let's try another link. Add website. Okay, insert. No, it cannot do anything about it. Okay, so that's not something I'm very happy about, because I was hoping it can analyze the documentation for me. But maybe let's try documentation overview. So this is more like document website. Let's try this one. Okay, so it went. Okay, so can you explain how to create a Docker? Let's see if it's able to find that knowledge on the Docker website. Okay. Okay, so there is section of building Docker images. Okay. To create a Docker image. Okay, I'm going to try this one, just to check if it can understand what I mean. Okay, so yeah, so I think it does not get that knowledge from the Docker website itself. Let me just click here. So these are the topics. There is a pricing, getting started to learn Docker basics, find guides. Okay, so so the thing is that I'm not sure if this can enter the other website. So it's probably checking only the main page. So let's just go and try to review this, try out other features. I cannot, can I make it smaller? I guess not. Oh, I can, okay, I can make it smaller, so that's nice. Let's try the feature like preparing a flashcards. No, maybe mind map. So let's prepare a mind map from that. So if this was a PDF document, and it would be a documentation. Okay, so it reviewed two articles, see AWS document and Docker container application. So then my mind map goes I can zoom that. So then my mind map goes through each of sources. So core activities, products, AI agent solutions. Okay, let's see AI agent solutions. I'm interested in those. Docker for AI agent development. That's from AWS topic. Okay. I make this screen a little bigger and I will move that here. So it seems it works quite nice. If I was going to move to AWS website and I would search for Docker, it does not find the Docker, but there was a topic like AI. So where is AI? It's up. It's Apache Cloud Fintech. Interesting. Artificial intelligent Q developer. I actually don't see that topic. So that wait, where cloud and container development services. Okay, so there's show more. Containers. Cloud. Development. Game development. No. Okay, guys, I am not 100% sure if it pick up the topic from AWS overview. No, okay, sorry. Cloud and container development services. Not sure where it comes from. I thought that this was one source and the other was the second one. But it seems it did something with those documents. Great. Anyway, this is kind of mind map you can get out of it. So it does analyze those sources in documents. I would like to understand what exactly it did with the sources and if it review everything. But it worked pretty nice with that Amazon website. What I would like to try out is preparing a flashcards. I think that's nice for the review and maybe a quiz. So let's see if what will happen and what this will generate. Remember that this is kind of next generation notebook, which is supposed to help you to make notes. And for now, if I was receiving documents that I could quickly analyze with that, I think it's a nice feature. Let's wait a couple seconds. Okay, so actually it generated the flashcards and the quiz. Okay, so let's see the flashcards. It looks pretty nice. What is the primary purpose of Docker Desktop? So, do you know what is Docker Desktop? Well, that's an application for running Docker at the different platforms. It works on the Windows generally. And if you're going to use that in your company, you actually need to pay for that. If you're using that for yourself, it's free. Yeah. Okay, so that's nice. What else we have here? Docker is a secure software supply chain solution designed to provide actionable insights for container images. Okay, so some of the flashcards have an empty field. It reminds me how I was learning English and the vocabulary, and I had to oh, I didn't click the answer, and I had to put some proper word to answer the question. Okay, so that's it. And also there is an explain on the flashcard. So, okay, so it jumps out to the chat window and it catches the context within Docker development workflow. Was that the question? No, the question was what problem does Docker build cloud aim to solve for developers? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so this is the answer for the Docker cloud. It catched the main point of the topic, so I think it works. It generated 71 flashcards. Nice. Let's see also the quiz, and the quiz will be like according to it's from AWS. According to AWS documentation, which of the following services categorized under application integration? Yes, so there is even a hint. Okay, think about services that help different parts of an application communicate with each other. Wow, that's right. So Amazon Simple Query Services, but okay, so the quiz is nice. It would be great to have the tool to comprehend some knowledge, to understand the topics. I still remember when during my studies I was preparing the flashcards for myself to learn. Okay, so this can use the sources I pick up as a link. We have a couple other features like audio overview, video overview, and reports, but I would like to also try out to put some documents in here. So maybe let us move and create a new chat. Okay, so it did not save my work. Interesting. I wonder what it suggests, and I'm not sure if there was a place to save it. But let's try something different. Let's try to put a document in here. And remember, I didn't read the agreement for that application. I just, for now, I already think that this is using my data to train itself. So I'm not going to put any document which should any company document and anything and something like that. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try the Polish law rules. So I will go in here, and we will pick up some PDF document from Polish law. What was the word? Journal. Yeah. Oh my God. The Polish law journal. Okay. This is about. Okay. What else do we have here? Let's pick up one of those. Maybe this one. This is about policeman and about the add-on they get. And the add-on they get to when they are moved to some other localization and they need to get some compensation in money, and so I'm not sure this is the best one which I pick, but okay, let's just follow this one. Let's create a new notebook. and I want to choose a file from download it. So let's put it in here. Okay. So it's some of the, what is this? It's an official document, and so it translated the document already. That's actually nice. What is this icon? Okay, so I can change it. Fine. So it translates the document. It allows me to understand what's going on in here. Basically, I wouldn't need to read all of that, because if you go to that law rule and you will read those 3 sentences, you will know what's going on. But let us just try out the other features. So I will use the video generation and the report. What is on report? I didn't use that thing. Showed answer, quiz, suggested easy questions, and glossary, blog post, concept of review, okay. Comprehensive analysis, create your own. This might be quite interesting. I'm going just to pick random right now. And there is add a note feature. Okay, so I can also write some note, but it's still generating everything I wanted to see. That's nice. Okay, guys, this recording is taking already 20 minutes. I wasn't thinking that this will take so long. Let's see the mind map. You already saw that. Okay, so it moves. It lets me to understand what's going on. This is basic money you get, and you then you adjust them to the localization. Okay, so it does not this is the whole mind map. It does not go any lower in this mind map tree, or let's call it tree. Okay, so it's still generating the report, and it's still generating the video, which is kind of normal, but I guess it's using it generating them in the same time, so that's good. The flashcard was I mean the mind map was faster, of course, but you don't have to wait until it finishes one task and moves to another, so yeah, that's good. That's okay. So there is a simple guide with which it generated. Okay, it understands things. It found the hierarchy about the localizations. Nice. Yeah, that's exactly the voivodeship of Mazowieckie. So it analyzed the document well, I would say. I'm waiting for that video actually, because I'm very curious what it will make, and we will end this after seeing the video. So this is nice to work with books and documents if you want to understand some topic and get some knowledge, but it will work nice if you put a whole PDF here. As you saw, I used the website, but it didn't go too deep on the Docker page. It was not going to answer my questions. I could ask this about this document. Maybe it will answer me if I will leave in Warsaw. How much money will I get? Let's see if it understands. Okay, so it calculated it nice. It got that from the document, so actually it was kind of expected. But yeah, it works. It just didn't go deeper trying to answer my Docker question. So it's definitely using only the knowledge you provide in those documents. It focuses on those. It doesn't pick any other sources, because if I went to something like this Google model, AI chat. Okay, let's go to Gemini and if I ask Gemini, how can I create a Docker, then it will answer me the question step by step, provide also some example of some commands and simple Docker. It doesn't change the user. But okay, but the Python image probably doesn't use the root user, but I would like to see here that it's not using the root user before running the application. Anyway, it answers the question. When I used that question inside the notebook, it didn't answer how to create the image, even though it had a Docker website, so it doesn't go deeper in the documentation of Docker website. That's what I was going to show you. Okay, guys, I will stop that video for a second and we will wait until that AI video is generated. Okay, and then I will come back, we'll sum up and end that. Okay, welcome back. So the video has been created, and let us see what happened. Okay, so I'm a bit surprised this generated some sort of presentation and with graphical posts and images. It actually, the first picture looks very nice. It seems to be a great thing for reviewing or some sort of presentation based on that document you put in here. Okay, let's start. Let's see.
You know how government regulations can feel like this impossible maze of jargon and numbers? Well, what if I told you that a huge difference in pay for police officers in Poland actually comes down to a super simple two-part formula? That's exactly what we're going to dig into today. We're breaking down how their housing benefits get calculated. It turns out, for this particular benefit, one thing matters more than pretty much anything else: where an officer is stationed. Seriously, where you work can literally double your housing pay. And we're not talking about some tiny little cost of living adjustment here. This is a massive difference, and it's all driven by this one single factor. So that leads us right to the big puzzle of this whole explainer. How on earth is it possible that an officer in the capital, Warsaw, gets a housing benefit that's double what an officer in a smaller place like Brodnica County gets? It sounds like a crazy disparity, but as you're about to see, there's a very clear logic behind it. So where do we find the answer? Well, it's actually hiding in plain sight, right inside Poland's official journal of laws, the
Okay.
Dziennik Ustaw.
So
A single regulation.
Okay, so this actually comprehended all the knowledge from the document. It looks quite nice. The presentation is it has the vibe of company presentation for my coworkers. So actually, I think I could use that tool in a company, or for myself to show something for my coworkers. It did translate the official Polish document. It got this one is very simple one, so I didn't check how it will understand more complex documents regarding our Polish law documents. I think more basically some of them are connected together, so one rule can be connected to another, and if you don't put them all in here, it might not work that well. This is I just want to point that out here. But for a single document or one or two documents which close the topic as a whole, it might work. It might work as a summary of some sort of book. However, I'm not so sure about the regulations. I did not read uh, the agreement for using that tool. So placing here a whole book, I'm not sure it is a good idea from the law perspective. Well, you know, uh, okay, this tool was probably the AI was trained on knowledge from books also. So, but I'm only trying to say that everything you put in here probably is used to, well, it probably is used to train the model. So you before using that tool, remember what Spider-Man's uncle said, that from the great power comes great responsibility, and this is quite nice, great power in generating those AI films. It looks nice. However, I could sum up the document in probably 2 statements, not the 6 minutes presentation for my coworkers. I probably just would send the basic price and how the price is calculated, because that's the whole thing that comes out from that law rule. So maybe that's a bit too long for that, but it's made in an exciting way of presenting some solution in a company. Outside of that film, wait, let me just
Across the country. Here's the
let me
thing, the
just
math is
review
just
that.
so simple. You start with that 300 zloty base, you find the specific multiplier for the officer's county, and then boom, you just
Okay,
multiply them
I'm
together.
going to
That's
mute
it.
that video
That
because
is the
there is
entire
no button
calculation.
to mute that.
And when you do that
So
simple
it
math,
really
look at
makes
what
a
you
nice
get.
picture, definitely,
For an
for a
officer in
presentation.
Warsaw, it's 300 zloty. The housing benefit very deliberate
And
policy tool.
if I was
The
going
entire
to
structure
make
is a
that type of
calculated
presentation
attempt
for
by the
myself,
government
I
to
would
deal with a
have to
real world problem.
definitely
The massive differences
put a lot of effort to generate the images, to think the way I want to present it. So it's definitely very creative in that area. Okay, just to sum up that application, it's very nice to work with, to take notes, nice to prepare some short video presentation of some topic to a company, but still check the regulations, check the agreement for using that tool. For it seems to be LLM that you can rack with websites or your documents, so you're actually ragging that AI tool, and you are using the knowledge from those documents. So it might not be that great to analyze knowledge from wide areas, so it might not generate some greatest answers. I mean, it won't. It will generate the answer based on the knowledge you put in there, but this might not be the best answer if you need to analyze some wider area of knowledge. So remember that when you will be using that tool, is that it can narrow your view to 1 or 2 books which you place in here, or website links. It is not going to solve your problems. It's more like that you know the topic, you put it in here, and you want to just review it, analyze, and so this is a notebook. It's definitely next generation notebook. If I was a student, I would love to have that type of notebook to learn, to prepare the flashcard and so on. However, it was still fun to make them by your own, and it's nice to use a pen from time to time, to at least to know how to write your name under the agreement with your potential employer. It would be nice to, to write there your name, not the X, because you forgot how to use the pen. Yeah, so this is I know it's a dead joke. Anyway, I will end the video now. Maybe I will prepare some other videos about AI tools in future. This one came today, and it took me about 40 minutes and couple additional it will take to edit the video. So yeah, this takes an hour, even if you want to present such a simple tool like that. I still hope you liked that. Have fun using it, testing by yourself, and see you next time on DevOps channel.